Hi, welcome to our Fitness Works video series. My name's Steph and I'm one of the physios working in occupational health for the Northern Carer Alliance. This video is aimed at people who are having maybe some pain in their shoulders or neck or want to prevent problems in these areas. Please don't push through any sharp pains. A bit of stretching or aching is normal, but consult someone if you feel like it's really aggravating your symptoms. Okay, we're going to start warming up by just rolling our shoulders backwards. So you might get some clicking and clunking, that's normal, quite common to have lots of tension around this area. Just starting to get a bit warm. I'm using a mat, but you can just do these exercises on the carpet, and you will need a little towel and ideally some hand weights, or you can use tins of beans or a resistance band if you've got that handy. Okay, from there, keep your shoulders nice and relaxed down. I'm just going to look over one shoulder to warm up the neck, and then the other shoulder. You might find it's a bit tighter on one side than the other. Again, that's quite normal. And then we're going to bring your ear down towards one shoulder to stretch at the side here. Should feel it just pulling, but nothing too sore. Okay, from here we're going to warm up our shoulders a little bit more, bending at your elbows, just let your hands come away and then back to the middle. And try and keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Think about your shoulder blades just resting down on your back. Progress this on, you can stretch out. Call this a dumb waiter. Getting things moving. Try and keep your neck nice and long. So really important, looking at your neck and shoulders, we want to think about your posture. Keep your neck nice and tall, as if you've got a bit of string pulling your head up towards the sky. Good. And then the next one, we're just going to lift one arm up and then the other. Keep that tall neck, keep those shoulders down. I'll just show you from the side. Try not to arch on your back, keep nice and strong around your middle, just warming up your shoulders. From here, you're going to grab some weights. So pick a weight that you're comfortable with. And we're going to again set that nice posture, so shoulder blades back and down, neck nice and long, bending at your elbows, and then coming out to the side. This is going to work some of the small muscles in your shoulder and your rotator cuff. It shouldn't be too strenuous, but just keep that good posture. So your weight should be heavy enough not to feel like there's nothing, but not so heavy that you're struggling to move them. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Okay, and then we're going to drop the weights down. Again, just check your posture, check your bum's not sticking out, that you're not leaning forwards. Keep nice and tall, and you're going to lift to the side. So only lift as far as you're comfortable. It doesn't have to be right up to here. If that's painful, just keep it nice and comfortable. Trying to go just on a bit of a diagonal in front of you. Keep breathing. Keep your tummy muscles switched on. Just go at your own pace. Okay, from here I'll turn to the side to show you. I'm going to drop forward, bend the front knee, and then you're going to pull back with one arm. And then halfway through we'll swap onto the other side. Okay, so from there, turn to the other side. And front arm bend. Keep your neck nice and long. You should feel this working at the back of your shoulder. And then from there, similar, but we're going to extend out. So you're working your tricep at the back of your upper arm. Swap round, same thing, so pulling up and straightening out your elbow. Try and keep your elbow up high, don't let it drop down. Okay, so come back to the middle position. Again, check on your posture, make sure your arms are not up like this at your shoulders, let them chill. This time we're going to press up, so do an overhead press. So if you're comfortable to, just pushing straight up and down. If this is causing problems or you think, ooh, that's a bit sore, you can do a bicep curl instead. Just going at your own pace. Okay, good. Right, we're going to put the weights down, and then if you've got a wall, we're going to do some press-ups against the wall. So this is a first option. Bit of pressure going through your hands and pressing up. The other option is to do that on your hands and knees. Or you can do a full press up in this plank position. I can't do that. We'll keep going like this. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is a bit of a stretch in this position. Good stretch for the mid-back, so it's often quite tight around that middle part of your back, especially if you're sitting on a computer, that kind of thing. So it's called thread the needle. So starting position here, you're going to take one arm and thread it through. Hold that stretch, and then you're going to come up, stretching that hand up towards the ceiling and looking at it. Same thing on the other side. So there should be quite a big stretch across your chest. Last one. Okay, so carrying on in this position on your hands and knees, just check you're in a nice neutral position, so not too arched up or down, just kind of find that middle position. Keep looking just in front of you so that your neck's not down or chin's not sticking out, and then you're going to raise one arm and then the other one. And if that feels quite easy, add the opposite leg. Try and keep your middle, so try and keep your back really steady. I always imagine I've got a tray of drinks or champagne glasses balanced on my back and I don't want them to spill, so keep really steady. Stomach muscles switched on. This is working the muscles across your back. Okay, last one. So we're going to come on to our sides now. So if you've got your towel or even a pillow, you can use that. So lying on one side, put your hands out in front and we're going to do an arm opening. So really nice stretch again for that middle part of your back, your thoracic spine. So you're going to open the top arm, follow it round and feel that big stretch. Couple of seconds, hold, and then back to the start position. We'll do it again. And then swapping over to the other side. Same thing. Make sure your towel's kind of behind your head so your head just rolls back onto it. Really nice stretch. Okay. Put your towel to the side for a sec. We're going to do a child's pose stretch now. They're really good for your back and your shoulders. So sit yourself back onto your heels, stretch your arms out away from you, and just feel that big stretch. If you're tighter on one side, put your hands away to the opposite side. You should feel it all the way down that side. I'll try the other side. So grab your towel again, and this time we're going to use it sort of in this middle part of your back. So put your towel, not a massive bath towel, but just quite a small one, around kind of the middle of your back. And then you're going to hold your neck and just lie over it. So it's quite a nice kind of release if you've been sitting all day. From there, if you put your hands above, and then just extend one arm and then the other. Right, very slowly, we're going to go onto our front now for the last few exercises. So again, if you flatten out your towel a little bit, you can use it just to support your forehead. She'll hit your weights. So we're going to do an exercise called swimming, where you have both arms out in front, then you're going to lift alternate arms, and if you can, alternate legs. And keep your stomach muscles on so that you don't arch too much through your lower back. Okay, and then just pop your hands down. Next one, we're going to work again the back of the shoulders in between the shoulder blades. So again, switch on your tummy muscles and just hover your hands away from the mat, squeezing your shoulder blades together and lower down. Right, from there, we're going to have a bit of a stretch. So just take your time coming up, make sure you're not dizzy. You can't be to sit with your legs crossed. You're going to stretch up and over to one side. And then swap. And then this time you're going to turn to look behind you. So put one hand on the opposite knee. Try and look at the wall behind you. 2 deep breaths. And then swap. more. And again. And then a few more stretches. We're just going to put one arm across, stretch the back of your shoulder and hold it. And the other one. Just one more of those. Just hold either just above or just below your elbow and keep that shoulder nice and relaxed. Good. And then just link your hands together and stretch the middle of your back. And then swap over, link your hands together and stretch your chest. Brilliant. So nice and slowly, come back up to a standing position. Take a big deep breath in and out. And hopefully you should feel nice and relaxed, nice and flexible. And if you aim to do this a few times every week, it should make you a bit stronger and a bit more supple around your neck and shoulders. Thanks, well done.